So there we go. We're now actually supplying clothes. We've also got a lot of... We've still got very little storage space. It's annoying me that we don't have a warehouse yet. So we just got all this ground storage, which is so inefficient. Not really storing anything. I'm just going to build lots here. But the problem is because we're building up just huge stocks of resources. As you can see, bananas, beans, all this stuff. We're producing a surplus, so it's just going to storage and just adding up. This is where the single player can be quite difficult because it's quite hard to not produce a surplus. Whereas in the multiplayer, producing a surplus is a good thing because you can then sell any of the surpluses on the market. And if you've really specialised in something, you can make huge amounts of money from doing this. But in the single player, there isn't anyone to trade with to make the money. So that's where the game could improve. On the single player, they could add a market with NPCs, NPC nations, sorry, but that's just not there in the game at the moment. So the place is still growing. Just now, we've just matched it. Jobs 98, employed 98. So from now on, any new workers we get are going to be inactive. So we need to find some new jobs for them. So you can see we're not actually fulfilling this job here. Have 8 pastures in the territory. We have 4 pastures here, but the wall ones obviously don't count as pastures. I didn't realise that. So we're going to need to make another cattle farm. And what's this? 8 families arrive. Yes, let's do that. Because we do actually have enough food for them. We haven't been fulfilling houses though. So, let's get on to that. We do have large houses as well. And I can do a bit of metagaming here, and I know we're going to need them. So I'm going to start building large houses. Large houses in this game work as just a slight upgrade to the normal houses for quite a considerable extra cost. So if you have the resources or the money to afford them, definitely build them, because they will give you more population, which means more money generated, but they're quite a lot more expensive what they give. If you look here, the houses give you the 5 and 6. The large houses, which I'll show you when they're built, it's not a big upgrade. Come here, Kitty. This is gonna upgrade our granaries, or at least get us close to upgrading the granary. So this is a great tech. 100%, 1 minute, boom. So yeah, metagaming a bit here. I know we're gonna need large houses, which is why I'm building them. But I also have quite a good stock of resources built up. So getting some large houses down is what I want as well. We also need sieve point, and yeah, we are running out. We can see here we're meeting now. Is actually putting pressure on these. We've got the large houses in, so we've got all these people. I'm going to keep building more large houses. You can see it uses up just quite a lot of resources. 2 hammers, 2 wood, 2 leather, 1 stone. Whereas the normal houses only use up 1 hammer and 1 leather. So it's well over, almost quadruple what the normal houses use up. A very minor increase. If you look here, yeah, 8 and 8. So it's a 3 increase in life quality and a 2 increase in health. But it is worth it if you've got the resources. So you can see here we actually have inactives. We have 5 inactives. Just going to come here, Kitty. Well, the 5 inactives. So I'm going to build the llama pastures. Yes, we're going to build 4. That's all we can build. We've got a good amount of wood and we've got tons of llamas stocked up. I've now got these. And that's completed. The 8 pastures. I'm then going to build the butcher. That's going to then use up some of the llamas to produce meat and leather. So I'm going to build this over here. Nice. Again, a 1 gap for the road. We've got using dirt. This unlocks the mud building. Oh, it's all rolling in now, isn't it, guys? 19 seconds. Come here, Kitty has unlocked the granary level 2. Brilliant. So I'm going to upgrade all of these. And that's going to be able to make us sort of double. Gone from 80 to 160. So this is an awesome upgrade. So I'm going to click get max. It's going to move more meat into here. We've got using dirt. So here we go, soil miner. So this is a very basic job. This is even easier than a flint miner. It just collects mud from nearby. So I'm going to put one of them over here. So even though mud is such a basic resource, what you'll find in the multiplayer is that actually mud is quite important because you use it for quite a lot of buildings, especially in the Copper Age. And then also mud is used for mud bricks, which you use for level 2 large houses. So mud on its own, very rubbish. But if you get it in some good production chains and you sell it on the market and you're the only one selling it, you can do okay. But remember, everybody can make mud, so don't feel special if you're the top seller for mud. So now I'm making 0.3 llamas. The butcher building. Oh, it's butchering our buffalo, and I don't want that. I'm going to switch it to llamas. So you can see here, no, I was wrong. It only uses up 0.1. It's the upgraded version of this that uses up 0.3. So that produces 0.8 meat and 0.2 leather. So that's still not covering our meat demand, because we're getting 3.6, or sorry, 3.4 from the hunters. Yeah, 1.7 from that one, and then 1.7 from the other one. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Over here, all the way up here, yeah. So 1.7 from them. Just a good little upgrade though. We've still got inactives, and uh-oh, loyalty's decreasing. Our population's got too big, and this is the crisis moment. This is where, if you didn't know what you're doing, you could easily lose. So, you see here, 37, it's in the red because it's actually telling us that it's going to decrease to 28. What I'm going to do, we've also got one inactive, but I could afford to use up a few more jobs, is I'm going to add to our army. Recruit new troop, range units, and I'm going to recruit 5 new javelineers. Here we go. And let's see if that's enough. Still don't think it is. It's saying 29. Okay, getting some new hammers, that's great. I'm not sure it is actually. It should be. Maybe there's just a delay. There we go. So it's now taking us down to 32, so we're just on the edge. We can't really grow the population anymore without having a catastrophe. So I need to get thriving agriculture done. I've still got 20 fields to build. I might just have to build fields for the sake of building fields, because I don't need any more food. We're producing a surplus of beans and a surplus of bananas. So this is where, guys, the civ points, like I said before, I went a bit overboard. 3 in one of them, so 3 in the bananas, for example, that's absolutely fine. But we probably didn't need 3 in this one. Only 2, or just 1 if you mean giving the boost. So don't always think, oh, I've just unlocked this new thing, I'm going to need lots of it, put all the civ points in, because actually, you may not need that many. But yeah, I'm going to just have to build some fields for the sake of it. So on all these buildings, beans. At least then when we upgrade the building, so when we get technology to upgrade them into level 2 farms, or we get techs that improve our building efficiency. It's not like this is going to full waste, it just means we can't use these fields at the moment. Farming agriculture 76. Yeah, there we go. We should have done it. Boom! Now this is a big moment, guys. This is a huge moment. We have now completed thriving agriculture, and now we are very close to making a big step in the game.